we want to stay up to date, and we want to be able to help our students make sure that they're on top of their classwork and assignments. What are the strategies that they can use to do that? We've already talked a little bit about that in the stream, where we can list our headings. So we can press Insert F6 when we're on our stream.
Heading list dialog. Headings list view. Google Classroom. Classroom accessibility demo : 1 of 14.
And one of the indicators that can help us to know that we're not going to be cycling through a bunch of unnecessary information is if we press the letter U.
U upcoming : 2, 3 of 14.
We'll be at the upcoming heading. And remember, this is where our links will be to assignments that are very close to being due. But now we're just about to be at the stream, and the stream by default will have the most recent activity on top. So as long as your student is paying attention and keeping up with the stream, then they should just be able to press the letter U and then arrow through the next few headings and make sure they've read each of those in detail.
Due Tuesday : question : quote discussion : artificial intelligence and internet.
Okay, so there's a discussion.
Assignment : quote help me compare :
an assignment.
Announcement : quote class we will be meeting.
And an assignment.
Announcement : quote.
And so on and so on. So that is one way that the student can be sure that he or she is staying up to date on what's happening in the stream. And then again, we can push enter and we can read that post in detail using our up and down arrow keys. I'm going to push escape to get out of this list.
Escape.
The other is to go to the coursework section in stream. So remember, we're going to list our links. That's Insert F7.
Links list dialog. Links list view.
And we're going to press the letter C.
C Classwork 4 of 18.
To get to Classwork, and we'll press enter.
Enter. Classwork visited link. Classwork for accessibility demo. Main region. Actions region.
Now here, earlier, we went through each of the modules, essentially. We went by heading to the beginning of a module, and then we pushed the letter B to get to each of the different materials and videos and things like that that have been posted by the instructor. But in terms of assignments, having a view into all of the assigned projects and quizzes and things like that, that may be a little difficult to do from this particular page, but luckily Google has included a view your work link. So we're going to list our links, insert F7.
Links list dialog.
And we're going to press the letter V.
V. Class V, view your work, 8 of 10.
And then we'll just press enter.
Enter. Loading ... Classroom, your work in accessibility demo, average grade : view grade calculation, heading level 2 button.
There's also information here. Once we actually submit some assignments, we would be able to see our average grade. Each of these assignments is listed as a button. I'm going to press the letter B.
Expand discussion : artificial intelligence and internet security button collapsed.
My focus is on that first assignment. I'm going to hit enter to expand it.
Enter, expanded. Main region, collapsed discussion : artificial intelligence and internet.
And now I'm going to use my arrow keys.
Discussion : artificial intelligence and internet security. Due Jan 23, 11:59 p.m. Bullet internet functioning. Assigned. You haven't answered this question. Link view details. Okay,
so it doesn't give me the full description of the assignment, like in the coursework area of Classroom. Instead, it gives me some details about the fact that this assignment has been assigned, what area of the course is being assessed, and that I haven't completed the work yet. And so the link, there is a link to view the details. If I push enter on this.
Enter, view details link, loading ... Type your answer, edit, blank, short answer details, type your answer, edit, blank, placeholder, type your answer, discussion : artificial intelligence and internet security.
Then we're taken to the assignment. And completing this will be part of a different video. We're going to continue on course for staying on top of our tasks. So I'm going to push Alt left arrow to go back in my browsing history.
Back, main region, view details link, your work in accessibility demo.
And so now I'm back in the list of my tasks that have been assigned. I can continue pressing the letter B, going through each of these, and this is a way that I can stay up to date on the tasks in this class, in my accessibility demo class. But let's say I'm a regular student and I have more than one class. How can I stay on top of all of my work assignments and make sure that I am not letting anything slip through the cracks? We need to find the menu region, and
Escape.
this is not labeled menu region. Instead, it's called navigation region. And there are two navigation regions in Google Classroom. So I'm going to list them. Insert Control R will list our regions.
Document regions dialog. Regions preview main 4 of 4.
There are 4 regions, and almost all of the time we're going to be operating within the main region. But in this case, we're going to find the navigation region.
Home navigation.
I push the home key to move to the top of this list. And now listen.
Navigation. Navigation.
So I'm pushing the up and down arrow. We have 2 navigation regions.
Enter.
We're in the navigation region now, and main menu is what you are looking for. If you hear main menu, you know you're in the right place.
Google Classroom. Classroom heading level 1 link graphic. Main heading level 1 link graphic. Google visited heading level 1 link accessibility demo. Google app. Google account. Enrolled group accessibility demo menu 2 of 2.
And now I've pressed tab several times and I'm hearing accessibility demo enrolled group. That's important. The enrolled group is really where you where a student will see all of their classes. So say Charlie was enrolled in 3 other classes. They would be listed in this area, and depending on where they were alphabetically, they may be above or below the current class. So there might be one that's listed above accessibility demo and then one that's right below it. So you can use your arrow keys to move up and down in this group. Up arrow, and we're going to hear to do.
The dash do menu 1 of 2.
To do menu 1 of 2. This is really where we will get the global view of all of the assignments that Charlie has on his plate right now. Instead of just pushing enter, I don't want to have to come back to this region. I want to save the number of steps that I need to perform so that I can be as efficient as possible. And I know I'm going to be coming back to accessibility demo. So instead of just pushing enter on to do, I'm going to press Control Enter. This will open the to do link or this to do page on a new tab instead of taking me away from accessibility demo. So I'm going to press Control Enter.
Control Enter.
And my focus is still on accessibility demo. If the screen reader does not announce that a new tab was created, it doesn't sound like anything happened. But if I press Control and Tab, which will cycle me through my tabs, my browser tabs.
Leaving menus, the dash do class filter, all classes combo box, class filter, all classes combo.
Okay, I'm just going to push Control. So now I've moved to the page that just opened. I'm going to list my buttons and let's see what we have on the page. Insert Control B.
Class filter, all classes combo box, select a button dialog, list 1, list view, main menu button 1 of 8. Google Apps button, Google account, no due date 0, this week 0 button, no due date 0 button unavailable 4 of 8. Okay, so we have some categorization that Google has built in. So it will show us all of the assignments that have no due date. This week 0 button unavailable 5 of 8.
All of the assignments that are due this week, and it's also telling us 0, there are none.
Next week 1 button 6 of 8.
There's 1 that's due next week.
Later 3 button 7 of 8.
And none that are due later than that.
Help and feedback button 8 of 8. Later 3 button 7 of 8.
Excuse me, there are 3 that are due later than next week.
Help and feedback button 8 of 8.
And then we're at the end of that list. So let's go check out what's due next week.
Next week 1 button 6 of 8.
We're going to hit enter.
Enter. Next week 1 button expanded.
And it says it's expanded. So I don't want to push that button. I don't want to hit enter again because then that will collapse the list. I am going to hit tab.
List with 1 items, computer parts and functions quiz accessibility demo Tuesday, Jan 16 link.
Okay, and so now it has a link that will take me to that assignment. Now I can keep this page open. I could just keep it open and use it as sort of a task management tool to make sure that I'm keeping up with all of my classes, and then have a separate page open for accessibility demo as I'm working through that class.
Enroll group.
So
The dash.
to get back to that, I'm just going to press Control Tab again, and it cycles me back to the other tab. So right now I only have 2 tabs open in my browser. So Control Tab, and I'm right back where I was earlier.